Welcome back to PharmCon tutorial. Today's lecture is about urinary antiseptics. So let's get started. Urinary tract infections are mainly of two types, lower UTIs and upper UTIs. The lower UTI is more common and mainly affect the urethra and bladder, whereas the upper UTIs are less common and will involve kidney tissues and the ureters. UTIs may be caused by bacteria, viral or even fungal infections. The most common bacterial cause are mainly by the gram-negative coliforms, that is the E. coli, then Proteus, Klebsiella, Pseudomonas, and gram-positive Staphylococcus saprophyticus and Enterococcus, etc. Now, the drugs used for UTI is also called as urinary antiseptics. This is because it is considered as a form of local therapy with little or no systemic antibacterial effects. In this therapy, mainly two categories of drugs are used. One is the antimicrobials and the other is the analgesics to relieve the pain. The antimicrobials used are methenamine, nitrofurantoin, sulfonamides, trimethoprim and also fluoroquinolones. About the sulfonamides and the fluoroquinolones we have discussed in the previous video, so I haven't mentioned in this. Now the first drug in this category is the methenamine, which is a prodrug which is inactive as such, and they decomposes in acidic urine to formaldehyde and ammonia. Now for the same reason they have no activity in blood and tissues, and the urine pH should be below 5.5, which can be attained by administering organic acids like mandelic acids or ascorbic acid. Methenamine act against both gram-negative and gram-positive organisms and have bactericidal activity. This drug is ineffective against Proteus because Proteus is urease positive, and what it does is it converts urea into ammonia. So it will make the urine alkaline, and thus this drug will not work since it requires acidic pH. Now it is given in enteric coated tablets to protect it from decomposing in gastric juices. This drug is contraindicated in patients with hepatic insufficiency because we know that ammonia is produced and ammonia need to be metabolized in the liver. Second drug is nitrofurantoin. It is a bacteriostatic drug but may be sedal at higher concentration in acidic pH, and this drug is best in prophylaxis. Now the susceptible bacteria enzymatically reduces nitrofurantoin to generate reactive intermediate which inhibit the bacterial ribosomes and other macromolecules, and this is how they act as antimicrobials. About their ADR, they shows hypersensitivity reactions, pneumonitis, fever, then leukopenia, anemia and polyneuropathy. Consuming this drug makes the urine brown, so patient need to be counseled about that. Next is sulfonamides and trimethoprim, which we have discussed in our previous video. But one thing to discuss here is to ask the patient increase their water intake while consuming this drug, because they may cause crystalluria and even kidney stone, which is one of the important side effects of sulfonamide. The analgesic that can be used is phenazopyridine. It will reduce the suprapubic pain and burning and even the frequency of urination that is associated with UTI. And consuming this analgesic makes urine orange color, which is harmless, but the patient need to be counseled about this. The only side effects associated with this is the nausea and vomiting. Now that's all about urinary antiseptics.